The moment has arrived. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. The Boston Celtics have reached the final destination. An epic journey is nearly complete. The opportunity to win the...
It's a rare and wonderful thing for the NBA Finals to come down to a single game. And after an intense... You look at Dallas, it has all come down to this for them. A Finals Game 7 being played in front of a hostile crowd out on the road.
Yeah, this is the highest pressure situation that exists in our game. They have to eliminate all the noise and find a way to focus. For most of these players, this is the biggest game of their career.
And now Dallas is starting group. They've got Flag, and it's Nelson in at the point. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Money, pass to Forbes. From about 16, Money with the bucket.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Jones with a screen on McGee. Pass to Flag. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense. Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And again, it's Dallas. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Man, showing some terrific range. Money's got 10 points in the game.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Pass to Jones. Here's McLeod. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And it's Flag missing.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
The three is up. The rebound by Bridges. Boston's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Money. Off target from outside.
Well, there you have it. Their first miss of the game, but still off to a solid start here in terms of shooting.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Harper, he's checked in for Boston. The Mavericks making a switch here. Boston shooting their first foul shot of the night. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And that one's good. McDaniel.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Connects from downtown. 16 points for him.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Edgecombe, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Lets the three fly. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The 3 ball. The shot off that time. Mavericks trail by 8. There's the drive. And a two-handed jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Harper. Here's Money. This one for 3. Hits the trifecta. Money's got 22.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Flag. And the layup is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
There's the triple. And again, Boston with the triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
To the middle. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Great positioning on the putback.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Mavericks trail by 10. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Brown. Here's Money. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Celtics leading by 9. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Making a change here. And Boston calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
On the court right now for Dallas, we've got Edgecombe, and it's Flagg in at the small forward position. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Flagg's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Clock at 6. Money lays it up and banks it in. Money's got 32 points in the game.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Here's Flagg. Oh, look out! Wow!
Are you kidding?
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Pass to Money. Now Bridges. And he banks in the layup. Bridges has got 9.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Edgecombe. Launches a 3. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And it's the 2K Halftime Show, Game 7, and the story so far is the quality start for the Boston Celtics.
High fidelity, fast paced, and lots of three-pointers.
When it works, it's hard to argue, but beware.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks, you look at the nerves they must be feeling. Kenny, appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. Mavericks trail by 9. And it's McGee in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Inside, here's Flagg. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Here's Money. Here's Trent. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Trent's got his third bucket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
About a minute played here in the second half. Pass to Money. Back to Forbes. And the layup falls. And now an 11-point Boston lead.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
That one goes in.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Jones. Here's Hedgecoat. Fires the three. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Money. 32 points in the game for him. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Mavericks trail by 12. Here's Flag. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Fires for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Trent penetrating. A nice shot by Forbes. Forbes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution. Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Pass to Money. Bridges, left side. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and players the information they need to succeed.
The Celtics making a switch here. Harper's checked in. The Mavericks making a switch here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
They set a pick. Pass to McGee to the wing, right side. Here's Money. 32 points in the game for him. And it's in there. Forbes has got 6.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket he's given up in the paint.
Here's McDaniel. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Edgecombe, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Money misses. Mavericks trail by 10. Pass to McDaniel. And it's rejected. And they'll get another chance. McLeod. And the three-pointer goes. Give him 8 points now.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. From deep three-point land, the long-distance three is buried. Money's got 35. Here's Edgecombe. Here's McDaniel. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer.
He's checked in for Dallas. Mavericks trail by 10. Taking a look at the Mavericks. We've got Edgecombe, and it's Jones in at the 5. Buries it from 3. He's got 22.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. McDaniel, no good. Celtics lead by 7.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that one.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
And out of bounds, Dallas will have it.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Bridges, he's checked in for Boston. Forbes comes in for Wall. Flag outside. No good from 3. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Now Trent. He fires. Cast it in from 7 feet out.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
From long range. Shoots a 3, and he nails it.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking them down, you might as well keep riding it.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
From way back, he just drills it from way back. Mavericks trail by 13. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Cooper flag. And he can't stop the run as that misses. He drills the wide-open jumper.
That's going to do it for this game. These teams, the entire season, what an unbelievable journey. It'll be a hoisting of the Larry O'Brien for the Celtics.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And on an epic NBA Finals run, they capture the hearts of not just their fans, but basketball fans around the league.
An incredible ending to one of the more dramatic finals we've seen. Counter punches thrown between these teams for 7 games. We say it often, it's too bad you can have only one winner, but they deserve it.
Man, what a huge performance it was for Money.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Yes, sir! The finish with the jam. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Here's Landry. The long three. And the Boston Celtics have done it. They are the NBA champions. What an incredible ride. Culminating in a championship. What a team. This will go down as one of the great sports moments in the history of this city. And listen to this crowd. Players talk about having to tune out the noise and focus on the task at hand. This is the noise they've been waiting to hear all year long.
Absolutely incredible. And look at the guys celebrating, understanding the work, the sacrifice, the discipline that goes into winning a championship in this building.
Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.